I want you to know that if you want to date multiple people, it's okay. I do have a problem with that. If you don't want to date multiple people, it's also okay. What I want you to know is that ask yourself one question. You that want to date multiple people, ask yourself, are you dating for freedom or fear? Or are you getting to know multiple people because you're hiding, or are you healing? Are you exploring, or are you escaping from the fact that you don't want to be alone? Hey beautiful people, welcome back to another spicy soul tapping episode on I Choose Me For podcast. This is where hidden meets with humor, and also it's where being real it's more sexier than pretending. I am your host B Candy, and you know the drill. So today we're diving into a question that was asked to me. So I would like you to be advised to grab your popcorn and your drink because it's about to go down. This is a question that is very controversial, and I know so many people will have different ideas, different answers. But this is my own question. It was asked to me, so I'm answering it here on the podcast. So the question was, is it okay to date multiple people at once? When I was asked this question, I couldn't answer at the point because I didn't know. I could only say no, like, no, don't date multiple people, but I didn't have a backup. Like, I didn't have something to back up my claim that it's not okay to date multiple people, or it's okay to date multiple people at the same time. So now I'm going to be, going in details and explaining things why and why not you should or you should not. So lately, I checked on social media, I checked online. Everyone is posting, like mostly ladies, don't put your egg in one basket, or hey girl, he's dating like 5 people, he's dating like 10 people, don't date that. Your partner has like 1 million people in their life, so why do you have to just have only them? You should have more options. If you have more options, he will value you more, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. In one hand, that might be true. In the other hand, that's like you digging your own grave. So wait, let me cook. Wait. Dating is not a commitment, okay? Until you say you are exclusive, then you become committed. Until you state to each other that, okay, you guys are exclusive now, it's just you, and like you sit down, discuss what you're looking for in a relationship, what you want, what you don't want between you and your partner. Until you say you are exclusive, you are allowed to date multiple people. Don't cook me. Wait. I have my reason why I say that. Wait. Why do I say that you can date multiple people if you're not exclusive with one person? Reason because you can be in a relationship with somebody and the person is not in a relationship with you. You can be in your own mind exclusive with one person and the person is not exclusive with you in their own mind. So that's why I said you have to sit down and have a conversation with person. And it's very tricky because you're trying to get to understand people. I'm not saying you should go and date multiple people at the same time. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's okay to get to know people, have conversation with people at the same time. But as long as you're not dating anybody, you've not said anybody, yes, I'm your girlfriend, or yes, I'm your boyfriend, yes, I'm your babe, or all this kind of stuff. Until you say, okay, you're becoming exclusive to that person, and the person also is saying to you that they're becoming exclusive to you, then that's when you can become 100% into that person, and there is no other person, you're not dating any other person. But if you are getting to know somebody and the person is getting to know other people, so what stops you not getting to know someone else? Then we should be, you should be open, especially when you're trying to figure out what your standard is, what your needs are, what you like, how do you want to be treated, what's like your take on love. If you're trying to figure out what is your kind of man, what is your kind of woman, what is your kind of lady, what kind of girls that you're attracted to, then it's okay to get to know multiple people at the same time. Get to talk to people. Getting to know people doesn't mean you have to have, intimacy with them. You know what I mean? You getting to know people, have conversation with people. That narrows it down on the kind of people you want to know. But the tricky thing is when dating multiple people becomes a distraction from you doing the inner work that you need to do about yourself, like discovering what you want, what you like, how to treat people better, how you want people to treat you. It's when it becomes tricky, it's when you stop doing the work. You stop doing the work of discovering who you are, what interests you in someone, or what's your peak. That's when it's not healthy, when you're using dating multiple people or getting to know multiple people as a distraction. So I would like to change the narrative that dating multiple people, it's not dating. It's like you could use the word getting to know other people, getting to know some other people. It doesn't have to be dating, because dating is like you're committing to the person. So getting to know people, especially when you're not exclusive with somebody, doesn't have any problem. It's not an issue. Where the issue is when you're using that to avoid the feeling of being alone. You're using seeing multiple people or talking to multiple people to avoid doing the work, figuring out who you are, figuring out what interests you, using that to cover the fact that you don't want to be alone. You don't want to feel like you're alone. You want to feel like you have something going on with yourself. That is where the issue comes in. Let me break it down for you. In the morning, you're texting person A. Let's say it like that. You're texting person A, and at lunch, you're having lunch with person B. And then in the dinner time, you're having dinner and cuddling with person C. And then in the midnight, you're feeling alone. You're feeling, this fact, you're feeling empty. You're feeling, there's nothing. You're feeling empty. You're not feeling that comfort. You're not feeling that peace. You feel like you don't have anyone. That is what you're avoiding. So you are avoiding having to feel empty. You're avoiding having to feel alone. You're avoiding that by dating multiple people, promising multiple people different things, and you're using that as an excuse. That's where the problem is. When you're dating someone, you're exclusive to one person. You're exclusive to Mr. A, Mr. B. You're exclusive to Sister A, Sister B, Sister D. That's where your problem is. That's where you're making a mistake. That's where you're wrong. Because if you're not exclusive with anybody and you're talking to different people trying to figure out yourself, and at the same time you're doing the work, that is okay. But if you are, exclusive with multiple people and promising multiple people something, then there's something wrong with your head. You need to go and seek professional help. Don't get me wrong. I'm just spilling the fact. The crazy part, the reason why you feel empty is because love is not something you multiply with multiple people. Love is something you cultivate. You cultivate it, and when you cultivate it with one person, you have to nurture it for you to get that feeling. They give you the same feeling you want, and you give them back. It's a vice versa. You cannot do the same thing. You are not machine. You're not AI. You cannot multiply feelings for thousands of people and want to feel the exact way that you could give all of them your heart at the same time. That's not possible. You can deceive yourself. You can lie to every other person, but deep down in your soul, you cannot lie to yourself. So that's why I'm just trying to tell you that if you're seeing multiple people and being exclusive with each and every one of them, then you're the one that is just looking for an excuse to cover up your bad behavior. Because but if you're single and you're not seeing anyone, but you're just talking to so many people, or talking to 4 people, you guys are getting to know each other, there is no promises made, there is no commitment made, and you guys are just talking, trying to get to know each other, that's okay. That's no problem with that. Where the problem is when you're using that as a distraction, when you're using that to hurt people, when you're using that to deceive people. The most crazy part is that dating multiple people might sound powerful, it might sound interesting, because it feels like you have the power there. The power is in your hand. You decide how you feel, you decide what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. But the main crazy part is that at the end of the day, none of them know you. You know deep down they don't know you, and you too, you don't know them. Everything is superficial. Nobody knows each other. So you don't even, if something happened to you now, deep down in your heart, they don't even know how to help you, because you're cultivating different things, different places, and you don't even have one that you're concentrating on. That is where you're messing up your health. You're messing up your mental health, and that is not choosing yourself. So me, I am not preaching that here. I am not. I am just trying to tell. Don't go and say, Candy say dating multiple people, it's okay. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you're single and you're not seeing anyone and you're getting to know people, you're talking to people, there is no intimacy involved, there is no gifting or spoiling you in a small way and bribing your heart, you chop this person, you chop that person, you chop. No, that's not getting to know people. Getting to know people, having conversation with them. As you're having conversation, you're figuring out what you like. That doesn't mean the person cannot get you something if they want to get you something, but not you asking somebody to buy you Brazilian hair, buy you woman hair, buy you this, buy you that. They're not your parents. Nobody is your mother, nobody is your father. So you should understand that I'm not encouraging anybody to date multiple people. What I'm telling you is that it's okay to get to know people. At the same time, do the work, because as much as they're getting to know you, they're doing the work, they're figuring out what they like, and if you're not what they like, they bounce. So you too figure out what you like, what makes you happy, what is your interest, what's your peak, what makes you be that gullible small baby, laugh, giggling, and other stuff. You figure it out, and at the same time you're doing the work. You don't use the fact because you're lonely, or you mixing someone cuddling you, or you're missing someone buying you something, spoiling you, and use that to be deceiving people. That's not what I'm saying. Hold your ear. Candy did not say that. And the truth is that they don't know you, and you cannot do anything about that, because they only know the version of you give them. They don't know the layers of you. They don't know the real you, which if they see, they might not even want to be with you. You see why? If they see the real you. So you're trying to be multiple things for multiple different people. You're trying to split your heart for 10 different girls or boys, and you expect yourself to feel something real at the end of the day. How can you, when you are splitting your heart in 5 ways and you want to feel something real? You cannot. You can only feel the lost part of it. You can feel the ice cream part of it, the layers where we enjoy the enjoyment, clean chop, clean mouth, and that's it. But there's nothing intimacy there. And at the end of the day, you still feel your loneliness. You feel your emptiness. You still feel alone. There's nothing you can do about it, and your bad behavior will not change because you're not even working on yourself. So if the real person now finally come and you choose this person, the person will still leave you, because why? You're not even doing the work. You're using your time to gallavant about the street of single people, picking one person or the other, which is really crazy. Because you see, your mass is not matching. How would you want to feel something real when you're not even giving something real? You're giving fake version of you. Them too, they're giving themselves the fake version of you too. I hear most guys say, especially most guys in Canada or in abroad, in diaspora in general, they say girls are too physical, they are too materialistic, girls stressing, girls don't want to be in a relation, blah blah blah. Because the same girl you're talking to, one of our friends already just said that you came for her. So why? To get the point here, girls talk. That's one thing you should know. Boys talk too. So the same way you are passing girls to boys, like the same way guys pass girls to boys, that same way girls pass boys to girls too. So when they already know that what you are interested in is only intimacy, and then you now find one that you're very interested in, the person is not interested in you because why? They have hear your gist. So that's the thing. You're going around serving people the fake version of you, and the one person you want to serve the real version of you have already heard your gist. Maybe they are pretending not to, or maybe karma is a bitch. What goes around comes around. So the one you don't say that one too. It's not also into you too. It's not into you. Them too, they are also in their own phase where you were before. That now that you have changed, you used to be the player, used to give people the fake version of you, and now you have changed. I understand. Then the person you are meeting, maybe they are in their own phase of getting to know multiple people. So why are you complaining? What you reap now, Abi? So I'm not here to tell anybody not to do what. It's your life. You want to do what you want to do, fine. Paying attention and observing the single culture, the single community. If you're trying to choose yourself and you're trying to be you, dating multiple people or being exclusive to multiple people, promising multiple people different things at the same time, it's crazy, because that's like you have to be crazy in your head. They must have dealt with you. They must have break your heart to the point that you are really broken and you don't do the work, you don't take time to heal and acknowledge the fact that you were hurt. This person hurt you, this person broke your heart, and it's okay. And you don't use that part of you and decide to become a very bad person. And at the end of the day, when you have decided, okay, I'm done now, I want something serious, you will now go and jam the person that is not yet done in the street. Then you now come and say women are this, women are that, men are this, men are that. Are you normal? Are you normal? Do you remember you also hurt somebody? Do you remember you broke someone's heart? You made someone cry. You put someone in different situation because, so now that they put you, you are feeling like, you got played. No, you played yourself. Your math is not matching, because you cannot split your heart 1 million places and end up wanting to split it, pick one out of the 1 million and expect it to germinate to something big. In some cases, you might jam one good person and them too, they are retiring in the market of not playing people. But what I'm just trying to tell you is that don't date multiple people. If you're being exclusive with all of them, that's not nice. That's really crazy. That's like you need to go and see a therapy. You need to talk to somebody, because somebody must have really hurt you, or you just decide to be pain in the ass, for people's life, and you now want to, at the end of the day, you want to come and have a beautiful and amazing home. You want yourself. One thing that I understand in the fact that why people date multiple people in the name being exclusive with multiple people at the same time, most of the time they're scared of rejection. They feel like the person they might be interested in might not be interested in them. So the fear of rejection make people want to keep being in the streets of single market and keep playing people, keep being a source of heartbreak to people. And the fear of rejection, the fear of being alone, like I said before, and I also understand that the fear of the unknown too make people not to want to be serious or exclusive, because they don't know if in the future if you're going to leave them. And there are so many reasons why people are scared of being exclusive, and that's why they date multiple people, and it's okay. But if you're dating multiple people, don't be exclusive with multiple people. Pick one person and be exclusive with them. Or if you're not ready to talk to so many people, you don't have to be intimately involved with them. You don't have to kiss or have intimate stuff with them. Just get to know people, talk to people, get to understand what they're like, what's their dislike. At the same time, figure out what's yours. What do you prefer in a person? That's where it's more healthier, and that's where it shows that you are a very responsible person, and you choose yourself. You are seeing the fact that this is not going to help you, because it's not going to help you, because at the end, when they catch you, it's very embarrassing. What's the point? And the one that you might end up liking, when they now hear you, still leave you, and you end up losing something very special because you are trying to be smart. Why are you being smart for? Yes, they hurt you. The person that you are trying to hurt, did the person hurt you? Did the person do anything to you? So why eat their money? Why deceive them? Why play them? Because you're trying to be smart. If you want to be smart, go to your book and be smart. If you want to be smart, go to your workplace, be smart. Go and win scholarship. That's where you be smart. Make money. Go and make billions of money. Be smart there. Don't be smart in people's life. Don't be smart in the shaping and destroying people's life. Because why someone hurt you? Because yes, I understand the fact that you were hurt. So why are you passing out your hurt around? Why are you distributing your hurt like that you're serving people food? And at the end of the day, you want to come and find love, find genuine love. May God help you in Jesus' name. Amen. I also understand that in some cases, the reason why people also have multiple people in their life is because, if this person doesn't call, that person will call. If this person doesn't send flower, the other person will send flower. If this person doesn't buy them this, the other person will buy them that. If this person doesn't cook for them, this person will cook for them. If this person doesn't come to visit, that person will come and visit. If this person missed their call and doesn't want to talk to them, the other person will want to talk to them. And at the end of the day, you think that those people too, they will not have people that they are doing like that. You think people are dumb, except you are meeting a novice, except you are meeting someone that never they are fresh out of the market, they are new to the market. Once they realize that's the system, then too they will start. So that's why people are complaining there is no love outside. There is love. You're just the one not making yourself available for that. There is genuine connection. There is love. You would find love if you're open to finding love. If you're open to being exclusive with one person and don't look outside. Yes, let me tell you something. Fine boy, no they finish. Fine girl, no they. You might see, you would think the person you are with is the finest. You go outside, you see the most finest girl, the girl that has everything in the same, in the nerve, in the nice level, in the nice portion, everything the way you want it to be. And then when you go to that person, you see another person that is better than that person. Nobody have it. There is always someone finer than with the person you're with. There is always someone, there's another guy finer than the guy you're with. And if you meet that guy and you start something with that guy, the next guy is finer than the next guy you're going to see will be finer than the other guy. So when would you stop? At the end of the day, yeah, if you don't have anyone, and at the end of the day, nice people, nice men and women will live your life because why? You are trying to be smart. Who your smartness help? Being close to a lot of girls and a lot of boys, I understand that most of the time, yeah, what these people are looking for is someone to love them right, and someone not to make them an option, someone not to put them in head-to-head with another person, like they are fighting for their attention or something like that, someone to treat them like their baby, someone to pamper them. But how can someone love you? How can someone be everything you want if you don't give anyone chance? And before you give them chance, you're not getting to know them. You're using intimacy to cover the fact that you want to know somebody. Knowing someone is different from being intimate with them. You can be intimate with anybody, and at the end of the day, you find out that there's a lot about them that you can never live with. You can never endure. You can never fathom yourself being with them. Because yes, it's one thing to be good in something. It's one thing to be very good in being intimate. But it's another thing to be a good partner, to be a good person that would make you smile, that would see you in tears and be like, so sorry, like their whole world shuts down because they see your tears. That's a different thing. So that's one thing that you should understand, that you're using intimacy to get to know people. It's crazy. So that's not dating multiple people. That's you selling yourself. That's you, distributing yourself cheap. Talking to multiple people is different from having intimacy with so many people. Is just distributing yourself. You don't even have self-respect for yourself. You don't have self-worth, because you're spreading yourself into thin air and you don't let anyone get close. But then at the same time, you want love. No, baby, you don't want love. You don't want genuine connection. You just want the feeling of, oh, you have something when you have nothing, which means you're just performing. You're not living. You're fake. Being also fake is your personality, the way you live your life, how you pretend, how you maneuver people's life, how you come and act like you're real when you know deep down you're not. When you pretend you like someone, you know in God's name you don't like them. That's you performing. You're not living your life. And that's not what I'm saying on my podcast. This podcast is where we tell you to choose yourself and be real and be genuine. Be authentic, be classy, have class, have taste, have a charisma in what you do. Like, don't be like a table that everybody comes to eat. Have a taste. Talking to people is different from dating multiple people. Don't deceive yourself. Don't use that because you want to deceive yourself and come and say can't deceive. I did not say anything. That's why I say in the beginning, let me cook. You put not the ear. Read talk. Listen and listen clearly. Read power flex. It's not about doing hide and seek with someone's heart. It's not about hurting so many people. It's not about having so many partners. That's not what real power flex is. Real power flex is like having genuine peace of mind. Real power flex is like having one quality. See, remember, not quantity. I say one quality reconnection, that you get everything you dream of, everything you expect, even if you don't get 100%, because nobody is perfect. You can get like 98, 99. You can get like 96, 97% of everything you want in one person, and you feel peace. The feeling is mutual. The connection is mutual. Not having 5 low bar connections that leave you anxious at the end of the day. That they don't even give, they don't care. They don't give a flying F in regards to whether you are crying or dying. Because there are also other people. If you stop talking to them today and stop giving them, another person will give them. So what's so special about you? Do you get what I mean? So don't say Candid say. Because you should understand that you are what you give people. It's okay to be single. Let me tell you why. Because you're not settling down for crumbs. You're not letting it fly close to you. Secondly, you're not confusing anybody. Nobody will say you told me this, you promised me that. Nobody will say that. And you're also making a clear statement that you're not available for confusion. Okay? You're letting them know because they know. Because when you're having conversation with them, they know that you're a different kind of lady. You see the way you respect yourself. Because someone cannot respect what you don't respect now. Kilo shele. How can I respect what you if you step on your floor, me, I will step on your floor now. So why would, if you don't step on the floor, me, I will not step on the floor, because why you respect that place. People only respect where you respect. If you don't show me that, okay, this is how you treat me, how will I know that I will treat you better? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you get, stop sharing your soul in fragments to people that you might never see in the rest of your life again, that doesn't even wish you well. They just want to have a bite of you so that they can say, oh, I've had a bite of her. It's not worth it. You're also making it clear that you're ready, but not available for everybody. Do you get? So it's not, you shouldn't use an excuse the fact that you're talking to people. Yeah, if someone wants to go, if they are threatening and doing all this one that they want, let them go. If it must be intimacy for you to prove you love them, let them be going now. I've been by force. It's not by force, don't worry. The right person. See, do you know how many people we have in this life? There are so many people. So why do you have to keep, trying to entertain rubbish because you are trying to impress who or who? It doesn't make sense. It does not. Because if you are trying to impress this person by becoming intimate with them in the name that you are trying to prove to them you care about them or something like that, how many of the people you are dating that you would want to be with to prove that you like them? Because bro, it's life. Everybody wants to chop, and if they chop, they will clean out, and next thing another person will hear that they have chopped you. So what's the point? So find genuine connection. Find one person, talk to them, get to know them. Dating multiple people is your option. Yeah, see, don't say Candy say don't date, Candy say date. I don't say that. I am just telling you that settle down, figure out what you want. Don't rush into a relationship, because what's the point? Figure out. Being single doesn't have any, there is no problem with being single. It's even a good win for you, because that's the point when you're figuring out what you like, what's good for you. Yes, you might be talking to people. That doesn't mean dating multiple people. Talking to people, it's one thing, especially when you're not promising them anything, when you're not, don't say, can they say you should. I'm not saying you don't. I say if you're talking to somebody, don't promise anybody anything. Don't become exclusive with one person and become exclusive with another person. Like you're going to dinner with this one, you're calling this one, you're going to this one's house, you're doing that, bro. That's you are paying way much. You're not talking to people. You're not getting to know people. You're not doing the work. You're deceiving yourself. So don't say I tell you. I did not tell you anything. I want you to know that if you want to date multiple people, it's okay. I do have a problem with that. If you don't want to date multiple people, it's also okay. What I want you to know is that ask yourself one question. You that want to date multiple people, ask yourself: are you dating for freedom or fear? Or are you getting to know multiple people because you're hiding, or are you healing? Are you exploring, or are you escaping from the fact that you don't want to be alone? You don't want to feel empty. You want to people to spoil. You want to chop somebody money. The money you are chopping, your parents no fit take care of you. And if you want to chop one person's money. Find one person. Don't put money first. Money should not be your priority, especially when you're trying to find a genuine connection. Focus. If you want money, make the money yourself. Kilo shele. Make the money yourself. Must you eat somebody's money? Must it be somebody's money? Why not you make your money yourself? You have hand, you have a leg, you have head, you have mouth, you have eyes. God has given you everything. You have brain that you can think. Make your money. Let somebody eat your own money. Must you always eat somebody's money? And it goes both ways. So money shouldn't be your priority. Money shouldn't be a priority for you in entering a relationship. Then that's not a relationship. You are looking for someone to be, you're a parasite. So don't say Candy say, I'll be saying this, so don't say Candy say go and date multiple people. I did not say date, but I said that it's okay to get to know to people. It's good. It's okay to talk to people. It's good to have connection with, especially when you're not in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship and you need the abusive one, and you see that there's no way forward, end it before you go and start cheating. Don't cheat on somebody and hurt somebody, because you're also giving them a traumatic experience that will make them keep reliving that moment. If you are tired of it, you see that it's not living, leave it and go and find the person you are looking for. Let them to find, so that they will also have a good memory of you. Yes, we broke up, I cried, but he was a good person. She treated me nice. He treated me nice. Must you always hurt somebody and then you now want to reap where you do not sow? Are you okay? What you sow is what you reap. Thank you so much for staying tuned to watching to this point. That's all for today. And I hope that I was able to answer the question. And thank you so much for the person that asked the question. I got the email and I hope the question was answered. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.